Não, não, eu sei que eu tô abrindo a live aqui, eu tô conversando aqui. Fala, rapaziada, perdão.
Well done. I got rid of that corpse for you.
God bless you, Henry. Thank you kindly. I'll sleep easier now, and when Ignatius the Gravedigger comes by, I'll get him to take care of the rest. First, go to the recipe book. Now find the recipe for chamomile decoction, and remember what you have to do. Then get back to the bench and we'll start.
Hã? Já. Obrigado, Jô.
If you've read the recipe, get back to the bench. All right. First, you have to pour the right base into the cauldron. Choose the right pitcher from the shelf on the left, according to the recipe.
Caralho.
What did you pour in there?
Water.
Why water? You were supposed to pour in wine. Empty it out and start again.
Fala, Maurinho.
So, what did you pour in there?
Don't worry. I poured wine in there. I don't make the same mistake twice.
Glad to hear it. Now try moving the cauldron over the flame, so you know how it looks when it starts boiling a bit. Hear that bubbling? It's boiling. Remember that well. For most potions, you just have to simmer the herbs for a bit. But sometimes you need to get it good and hot. So you have to get the fire blazing under the cauldron using the bellows. Try fanning it with the bellows to get it boiling. It's boiling! To keep it going, you mustn't stop with the bellows. If you want to cool it down quick, take it off the flames. Try it. Move the cauldron up.
Queimamos 1 minuto.
Good.
E aí,
Now
Trash?
we'll start with the brew.
Estavam tendo bola, né?
Get all the herbs that you need ready. The ones you picked. Put them there on the shelf, so you've got them at hand.
Só camomila, não é?
Maybe I ain't seeing right, but
Ah.
don't you have only one bag there? Something's missing.
Mentira, ele dormiu?
Have you really got everything ready? I only see one bag and you need two. All right, let's get to it. First, throw 2 handfuls of chamomile into the cauldron.
Caralho, velho. É trabalhoso, né? Tipo, é um RP mesmo essa porra. Eu gosto, mas...
Before you put it on the flame, turn the sand glass so you know how long you're brewing it. It's got to be exact.
É então, Boteco. Ele tava jogando Sons of the Forest, não é? Nesse jogo eu achei legal até, viu?
See? When the sand has flowed out, that's 1 turn. That's how long you have to boil the chamomile. Move the cauldron to the fire and wait
Eu achei
until
legal,
it
achei
starts
legal mesmo.
bubbling. Then turn the sand glass. As soon as the sand runs out, take the cauldron off the fire again.
Já terminou. Fala, Fuzz.
You have to move the cauldron down.
Mano, olha o trabalho pra fazer uma poção,
Take the
velho.
cauldron off the flames. All right. Now take 1 handful of sage, grind it with a mortar and pestle, and drop it in the cauldron.
É, mundo aberto. Esse jogo é demais, cara, mas tem que ter paciência. É. Pra jogar onde? Aqui? Ah, aqui. Mano, olha. É, mano, literalmente você tá fazendo a receita.
Grind the sage so we can have you ground it? Good. Now drop it in the cauldron. You don't have to boil it anymore. All you have to do now is decant it. Get a phial and pour it in. Done. Now let's see what you've brewed.
Caralho, velho. Mano, olha a treta pra fazer um bagulho, velho. Tá bom, né? Ela me deu livro.
Well, now, judging by the smell, I'd say you brewed it perfectly. Thanks for your help, Henry.
Eu preciso limpar minha roupa de sangue, velho.
This should help Hans get better. I'll take care of it now.
All right. Is there anything else I can do to help?
I reckon you've done all you could. What you need now is a bit of rest. Go and get a good sleep.
The Witcher, cara,
That works
é
wonders.
maravilhoso, mas bate um pouco. Eu cheguei longe, mas não acabei. Eu acho que é muita cutscene, cara. Vai me irritando um pouco, tá ligado? Ficar... Parece o Netflix, velho. Me irrita um pouco. Chega um momento que eu quero jogar, velho, tá ligado? Na minha cama? Ó, dá pra você fazer tudo. Dá pra você arrombar a casa dos outros, foda-se.
There's not much more I can do now.
É minha cama aqui, ó. Ah, isso aqui é igualzinho outro jogo. Mesmo display. Cadê? Aqui. Vixe, eu vou dormir até 5 da manhã. Ah, acordei de madrugada.
A sword such as this will bring honor to its bearer.
True, Sir Radzik. If I'd have had its like back in Nicopolis, things would have worked out differently. Where's my
Estamos ao vivo na Twitch, né? E não joga Rude na...
I found it.
no YouTube.
Everything I take now will be mine, and I plan to take everything.
Rot in hell!
Why would I miss one sword?
Because it's the last one my father forged, and I promised him I'd deliver it to you.
The stronger dog fucks the bitches, and war is a nasty business.
Where's my fucking sword?
You know what? I think I'll keep it as a memento.
This isn't over. I'll find you.
Yeah!
Don't disappoint me.
Wake up, Henry. It's past sunrise.
Peraí.
Hallelujah. I thought you'd never wake.
Você tá sonhando, né?
Were you having a nightmare?
Olha. Ué? Cadê o Muricy?
Bad dreams. You must be Pavlena, right?
That's right. I came in the evening while you were asleep. Ma told me what happened to you. Then I helped Ma take care of your friend that night?
Oh, Hans. He's alive. How is he?
Have no fear. He's alive, all right. Maybe too alive. Ma knows what she's doing, and that's the truth. I reckon she could bring the dead back to life. She said she dosed you with the strongest remedies she knows, and it looks like they did the trick. On that other fella for sure. Since he came to this morning, he hasn't stopped talking.
Yeah, that sounds like him, all right.
And what about you? How do you feel?
Definitely better than yesterday.
Better than yesterday.
Thanks.
That's good. Ma will be glad, but I heard you yelling in your sleep and went to check on you. Bad dreams?
I dreamt of Istvan Toth, a villainous, murderous whoreson who stole my sword. The last memento I had of my father, and I swore to get that sword back and avenge
Telling
my
what?
parents.
Oh, that oath must be serious if it even torments you in your sleep. Dreams shouldn't be taken lightly. They can have real meaning, however hard they are to understand. What strikes you as the most important part of your dream?
Eu vou mentir.
I dreamt of terrible things. Flames, violence, war. And then the glittering silver in scallops turned into the surface of a lake. And from the lake emerged
Valeu,
a
né?
naked,
Obrigado.
supernaturally beautiful girl. She took me into her arms and carried me away from everything to her own island. And there, she saved my life.
Well now, that probably means you're lonely and seeking company. Fortunately, you can join ours.
Hum.
Breakfast is on the table, and I've got something else for you too. Come along, and we must save Ma from the clutches of his lordship.
É isso que eu faço. Isso é legal, velho. Como é que eu lavo a minha roupa? Isso eu não sei. Que pontos de... Ó, eu tenho... Charmoso. Eu ganhei esse ponto agora. Carisma. Mas eu não... Pera aí. Nossa, lagou. Nível principal. São as pessoas que usam o tesouro. Seu nível principal reflete seu progresso geral no jogo, a capacidade. Seu nível principal aumenta junto com a sua tá. Nível máximo de todos os atributos e habilidades, bem como o do seu nível principal, é 30. Ó. Os jogos medievais são épicos. Cara, mas como é que eu ponho esses... É que eu não entendi, velho. Ah, aqui, ó, tá vendo? Charmoso. Tá vendo? Eu tenho 9 pontos disponíveis. Peraí, secundário. Agora. Nossa, cara, é muita coisa pra escolher. Entusiasta, você se alegra muito em praticar alquimia. Caraca, velho. Eu consigo aumentar os de guerra. Meu amigo. Tá, isso aqui eu não mexo. Eu não consigo ainda. Agilidade, aqui, ó. Lábia. Dizem que o silêncio é de ouro, mas para você costuma ser o contrário. Você recebe mais 4. Isso eu gostei. Esse eu não posso. Secundário não. Aí sim, habilidades. Erudição, almofada. O que é isso aqui? Isso aqui eu já fiz, ó, salva-vidas. Selador, já fazer que você lida com cavalo. Caraca, é muita coisa, né? Quando você bebe, coisas começam a acontecer, mas surpreendentemente nada de grave. Sob a influência de álcool, você tem menos probabilidade de se machucar ao cair alto. Antes que você teria ressaca ao dormir, mas agora não terá mais. Além disso, quando você estiver bêbado, todas as suas camas ficaram 10% mais confortáveis. Olha que loucura. Se você afiar uma arma, 98% ou mais na pele amolar, o dano de corte dessa arma aumentará. Isso é interessante. Tá, eu posso escolher uma de... Ó, isso aqui, preservação é bom. Preparar poções, sua energia aumenta lentamente. Vendedor, não, isso aqui, ó. E vamos para combate. Finta. Espada. Um ataque disparo totalmente carregado, sua habilidade ganha estratégias maior. Se você acertar uma zona. Caralho, é muita coisa pra melhorar, né? Aqui não mexe, efeitos também não. Reputação, outra coisa, dados. É isso.
Look who's finally up! Good morning, Henry. You have no idea how glad I am to see you. Come join our banquet in the midst of these exquisite woods.
I'm glad to see you, too. I see you're in a surprisingly good mood for someone who was at death's door yesterday.
It's all the more cause for merrymaking! Even this water now tastes like the finest wine.
Of course. I did bring it all the way from the spring.
And for that, I am in your debt, fair maid. And I'm grateful to you too, Henry. Bojena told me what happened here yesterday. That's the third time you've saved my life. I suppose I'll have to give you some estate or something.
The third time? What in God's name happened the first 2 times?
Now, Henry, don't make her beg. Tell this good maiden of your heroic deeds.
Once, when we were out hunting, Hans was taken captive by humans. But with a bit of luck, I managed to rescue him.
Humans?
You haven't come across them? They're savages from the Hungarian lands. The core of Sigismund's army. Who knows what heathen gods they pray to? They hold nothing sacred. They pillage, rape, and murder. They razed my hometown of Skalitz to the ground. Slaughtered everyone.
I told you about them, though. The fellas in the tavern in Zheleov were saying there's some foreigners like that camping in the rocks down by the pond.
What?
It's just what I heard.
Whoa, that's all we need. I hope they don't turn up here. What could us two do alone against them?
What could they want from us? But if they did come here to rob us, I'd shoot enough arrows into them to make them think twice. But the thing I want to know is, how did it end up with young Sir Hans?
Well, as I said, they took him captive. I rescued him.
Why the modesty? You got them. Maybe a stroke of luck, but as we know, audentes.
Fortuna juvat.
See now, you've finally learned it.
What?
Ah, it's just this kind of motto of ours. Fortune favors the bold.
Maybe they're really telling the truth about who they are. Who but a lord or a priest could know Latin? And priests they ain't. I can tell.
And as I recall, you already got a pony from Uncle Hanush as a reward for saving me. Your pebbles. So I'll save myself a few groschen.
Ah, but you never gave me anything for Talmberg.
For Talmberg? What was that about then?
É muito
Hans was
papo, né,
badly
velho?
wounded during a night raid on Talmberg Castle. And I had to carry him out of the battle on my back, so he wouldn't fall into enemy hands.
Gracious! Raiding a castle!
Indeed it was! Arrows raining down. I'm truly indebted to Henry for getting...
But I reckon you paid off part of your debt the other day, sir.
True enough. Hey, how did you manage to get the best of that cutthroat the other night when you hauled me here?
To be honest, by a stroke of luck. We were fighting outside, but that fucker got a hold of his falchion and let me have it in the guts. I thought I was done for. But I groped around and found a pail and whacked him with it with the last of my strength. And luckily I hit him a nice crack right on the noggin. Can't remember a thing after that.
My word. Fortune really does favor you.
Once we get back to Ratai, I'll have it inscribed on my...
Do tell. What else did the two of...
Quite a lot of things. But I'm afraid we don't have much time for... We came here on an important mission and we cannot... We have to get to Trotsky as soon as we can. How far is it from here?
Not far.
All right. I think we should get on our way as soon as...
I'll prepare a bit of food for you.
Boa,
For your-
Muricy.
Bajana, I don't know how to thank you for all this.
Ah, but I do. Once we've settled our business with von Bergov, I shall reward you as befits a knight. You
Now you've got me curious.
For a start, you can leave me that spade. We can't manage without it.
Yes, of course. And thanks for everything you've done, Bajana.
I have something for you, Henry. Ma had trouble because of you, but I know you didn't do it on purpose, and you protected her when she needed it. I want to thank you for that. Take this potion. It will help when you're in danger or don't know which way to turn. Have a little sip each time, and it'll save you a lot of trouble. You'll see. It's not all that hard to brew. With a bit of practice.
Thanks, Pavlana. This'll come in
Isso aqui é
handy.
pra salvar.
No doubt. But we'd better get going now.
Hans is right. We're very glad we met you. And we're obliged to you for your help and hospitality. God bless you.
And you too, sir.
As Henry says, may God bless you for your generosity and your healing arts. And you have rightfully earned the gratitude of the House of Lyca for all time. If you should ever find yourself...
Como é que eu lavo a roupa, cara?
Thank you, sir. Though
Ah, agora ela veio. Beleza. Saciedade, vamos comer uma cenoura. Tá com fome, hein?
not sure I could find the way to Perkstein. Hopefully we'll never need to take up your offer.
Ah, agora sim, ó. Cara, porquinho, né? Ó. Caraca, isso aqui.
I'll put them in their place with an arrow. That'll teach.
Nothing against the hospitality of the good women folk here, but I want to get to Trotsky Castle right away.
Castle.
Never catch me. You know I can take down a hare on the run, and a man's an easier target.
Hold on a bit. Before we hit the road, there's something you should know. I have a hunch that one of that band that ambushed us at the pond was Istvan Toth.
Toth? Are you yanking my pizzle? He's long since over the hills and far away.
I tell you, I saw him there.
Of course, Henry. I know you have accounts to settle with him, but that's nonsense. Toth is in Sigismund's service and is harassing his opponents. And Otto von Bergov is one of Sigismund's allies. So Toth's hardly going to attack his people. It was dark. God knows what you saw.
I saw him, the bastard, and I'll get him.
Yes, we'll surely get him one day. I promise you. And your sword, too. But I don't think either of them are around here. But I see you haven't wasted any time and found yourself a weapon to replace that sword. That's good. You never know when you might need it around here. Come on, let's get going. Your mind will turn to better things along...
Bora, vai. Ó, o Muricy vai dar uma comidinha pra nós. Calma aí, meu filho. Vai, boa sorte aí. Vai na sua caminhada, meu. Que isso, hein? Muricy dando dinheiro, velho. Deep Silver presents Olha que jogo lindo. War Horse Studios Production. Agora o jogo começa. Agora o pau canta, bem gostoso. Deliverance. Eu não quero ficar vendo. Apesar de ser bonito.
Oh, I hope they've got a good physician at this
Ah, não consigo.
castle. Or at least a
Castle.
barber. I mean, that old crone got me on my feet. But I don't believe much in herbal remedies. You can't beat an educated man.
Oh, mas que lamentável, o Muricy te ajudou.
And some wine.
Oh, fucking hell.
Oh, it's closed. Open up! I bear an urgent message for your liege lord. Hear me!
Tutorial
Open
acabou.
the gate! I am a messenger from Sir Hanush of Lipa.
Olha o barulho, que legal.
Fucking shit!
Que isso?
You fucking cunts! You know who I am? No, we fucking don't. I am Sir Hans Capon of Perkstein, heir to Ratai. Now, look here, you filthy beggar! I'm not here for your amusement, so get your stinking, ragged asses out of here on the double. The pair of you!
What's all this about? Why don't you send those beggars packing?
I did, sir. They say they're messengers. I am Sir Hans Capon of Perkstein. And
Jogão,
I
né?
heard.
Jogão demais.
Nevertheless, I doubt Sir Hanush would send two vagabonds covered in excrement as emissaries. Apart from which, Sir Hans Capon is dead. We found his body by the pond. His company was ambushed by outlaws, and they were slaughtered to the last man.
Yes, they ambushed us, but we managed to get away.
Sir, we met your Captain Thomas on our way. He can testify to who we are. He saw our message and its seal.
How terribly unfortunate you are. The captain's company was also ambushed by outlaws. The captain barely escaped with his life and has been delirious for 3 days. And even if he did confirm your story, I am under strict orders to admit no strangers to the castle.
Sir, there's a horseman approaching in King Sigismund's colours.
Ah, now that's what a messenger looks like. Count yourselves lucky that I don't have time to waste on you. Be gone!
I'm getting in, whether you like it or not. Get your shitty hands off me!
No, wait. Wait, one moment!
What the fuck was that?
história é muito boa, né? Olha o Tadeu.
So now what?
There's only one thing we can do.
O gráfico melhorou muito do 1 pro 2, hein? Muito. Realista. Tá ligado?
Have you two got any groschen?
Mais refinado.
What do you take me for, wench? For someone who stinks like a badger.
Look, we've had a tough couple of days, so we'd like a bit of peace and quiet, a beer, and a bite to eat.
Unless you want to share a bowl of gruel, you're going to need more coin than this.
Just bring the best you have, and we'll settle later.
As the gentleman wishes.
Well, she's not far off. We look like a couple of beggars, and we stink even worse.
Falar canro.
What the fuck was all that at the gate? You try to talk to them and get shit poured on your head.
Different lands, different customs.
God's holy britches.
Well, I expect they've had trouble
Valeu,
with beggars at the
tamo junto.
castle, so they act without thinking.
Oh, really? I'd never have figured that out. I'd rather hear some cunning plan how to get out of this shit. Huh?
Well, the first thing we have to do is get ourselves into decent shape. Have a good scrub, get some better clothes. Then they might believe we're actually messengers.
That's all very well, except we can't even pay our bill here. Never mind a visit to the baths and the tailor.
So we'll earn some.
Earn?
I'm not afraid of work. And we're gonna need every groschen we can get.
And how long will it take for you to earn a few groschen? And where will you find a decent tailor? Before we get ourselves sorted out, Sigismund will be sitting on the throne in Prague.
So what do you suggest? Going back to Ratai?
To Ratai? You just don't get it, do you? We can't go crawling back like this. We'd be a laughing stock.
A laughing stock? We were outnumbered by a gang of bandits.
Yes, and how come they got away with it? Because we camped at that fucking pond. We've got no message, no coin.
Chin up. We'll sort it out somehow, and everything will be fine again.
Nothing will be fine, my friend. I'll tell you 4 reasons why. Oates, Tankard, Conrad, and Nicholas. Instead of sitting here with us, having a chat and a laugh, they're just food for crows in some godforsaken hole.
It's not your fault they died. Don't blame yourself.
We have to take care of their bodies at least. They were good Christians, even though it didn't always seem that way.
We'll keep the promise we made at Pagenes. The best way to honor... We'll get inside the castle. You'll see. We'll avenge our lads and go back to Ratai with our heads held high. I promise you that.
Audentes fortuna juvat.
Audentes fortuna juvat.
Vamos, gente, é muita fala, vai, jogo.
Dude, about bloody
É
time.
muita fala e pouco jogo, velho.
Here we are,
Dá uma irritada.
gentlemen.
Pô, essa mulher tá a cara do Muricy também, pô.
What is this stuff?
Hey, there's meat in that. And there's more than you gave me coin for. When you're finished, report for work.
Cheers.
Esse cara só quer transar, velho.
What is it? It's that woman from the pond. Or the one you gave us away for.
I've heard that witch. Wench.
Oh, I tell ya. What are you waiting for? She can vouch for who we are. Go to her.
God be with you. A full pitcher of wine, please.
My word, that's a picture and a half. I ain't seen you here before. Who sent you? Not them nomad vagabonds, I hope.
Don't worry. I've come from the castle. I'm Catherine, and I've got the lovely job of keeping the soldiers' throats wet.
Ah, that's another matter then. Oh my. Ugh. Can you smell that too?
Oof. It stinks like something died here.
You're the one from that pond.
Jesus, fella. That's a bit much.
Hey, youngster, if you want to go around mixing with my guests here, go and wash the stench off yourself at the trough first. Stinking up my establishment.
I hear one of them nomads is an acrobat who does all kinds of tricks.
An acrobat? What was that?
That is wounded.
Never get back on his feet. Him and his men were
Pera aí. Quem que tá aí, tanto no YouTube quanto na Twitch? Dá um alô aí.
Most of them are dead.
Jesus
Mais
Christ.
conversa.
Lord von Berghoff is beside himself and won't allow his soldiers out the castle.
Aha! So that's why they sent you for the wine. Wait a moment then. I'll be right back.
Sorry to bother you, but I've seen you before.
Oh, eh? I don't remember. Hold on. Are you the boy that cleans the pit under the castle shitting hole?
You were attacked by those bandits.
What bandits? What are you on about?
We saved you. Me and my lord there. Surely you couldn't forget.
I have no idea what you're on about. I work at the castle, and I wasn't at any pond.
And I have no idea why you're trying to deny it. I saw you with my own eyes. You were washing laundry there with some other girls.
Well, I reckon you weren't looking too much at faces, eh? Clear off, you lecher.
Here's your wine. Is this vagabond bothering you?
I can handle the likes of him myself. Thanks for the wine. Bye.
Look, please. I don't know what's up with you, but I know you were there. I need your help. You owe me that much. But we need to get to von Berghoff, and you're the only one who can confirm who we are.
You can't get into the castle. And even if you could, that was the king's messenger. Von Berghoff is getting ready to ride out.
Shit.
If you want to speak to him, the best place would be Samin's wedding. He'll be there. For sure.
No, wait.
And don't ever lay your hands on me again!
What are you gaping at? Have you nothing better to do?
Why are you standing here like a pillar of salt? Are you ready?
Always ready.
Glad to hear it. You pair ordered a lot more than you paid for, so you work your debt off, like I said.
All right. What do you want us to do?
Over there by the gate, there's a cart with sacks of flour from the mill.
My old man was meant to take them into the house. But as soon as he got a sniff of work, he vanished into thin air. The second door in there leads to the pantry. That's where I need you to haul the sacks. You have to lay each sack on the planks, so they don't touch the damp floor and go moldy. If you just chuck it on the floor in the corner, it'll spoil. So do it properly. 2 men can finish the work in a jiffy, and then we'll be quits.
All right, we'll do it.
Valeu.
Carrying a few sacks won't kill us. For sure, it's less daunting work than fighting bandits in the woods.
Aye, it's terrible about them bandits. We never had nothing like that here before. Like it or not, you can't pay what you owe me, so I'm putting you to work. Is that clear?
All right, we'll do it.
Glad to hear
Tava
it.
vendo onde tava?
I can see you ain't stuck up like your mate. Where are you actually from, if you don't mind me asking?
Rat-eye.
Rat-tie. Rat-tie. That rings a bell. I ain't been further than the back off me whole life, but I know this place.
I heard some talk about some wedding being planned here.
Ah, nobody's talking about nothing else. Young Lord Sameen is marrying Agnes, the daughter of Thrush, our Truscovitz bailiff. And it's going to be a grand affair. When rich folks get married, that's a feast that's a lot different from when some tanner gets hitched to a bat-house wench.
Will Lord von Berghoff be at the wedding?
How should I know what his lordship's plans are? But most likely he will be. Sameen is his vassal.
Who is this Sameen?
Can't you tell by the name? The Lord of Sameen. The fort in the village belonged to him. Old Jan Sameen is the head of the family. And his son's called Olda. And it's him who's getting itched. There used to be a rich family. Their glory's faded a bit, but they still have some clout.
Where's the wedding going to be?
At Sameen, of course. I expect old Sir Jan and our bailiff will try to outdo each other in showing off their wealth.
Could I get to the wedding somehow?
I don't know about that, lad. It's for invited guests only.
It seems that's really our only chance.
What's that?
Oh, nothing.
If you want to find out more, there's a couple of invited guests having an ale over there. Young Svaja there. He's the bride's brother. He can be a bit of a pain, but he's a good lad at heart.
I'll go and discuss it with my friend then.
And careful with them sacks. I don't want you ripping them or anything like that. Here it comes.
I talked to that woman from the pond.
Simulador de conversa.
It didn't look like she was too pleased to see you,
Simulador
though.
de conversa.
The main thing is, she denied ever being at the pond.
It's definitely her, though.
I did get something out of her.
What?
Von Berghoff is a... Sacre! Calm down. Young lord, he's marrying the local bailiff's daughter.
Why should some...
Because...
Oh, that's fantastic news, Henry. And that should...
Well, I don't exactly have a plan.
God's hat. Do I have to do... I suppose we could...
I'd say the wedding's a much better bet.
We'll ask the locals and see. I noticed that too.
We can work off our debt. If we both do it.
Lugsack!
I'm serious.
I can't...
It'll be done in a jiffy. Don't worry.
That's not the point. People will remember my face, and when everything's cleared up, as if the disgrace at the gate...
Work, your lordship, is an activity that all us common folk have to do when we need money. And it wouldn't hurt you for once either.
Henry, haven't you ever heard of the 3 states of man?
Would that be some aristocratic
Not so fast. Oratoris, Laboratoris, and Bellatoris. Now, which... So if you find me a...
Eu, Igreja Católica Roma. Que legal.
We don't have swords, and we don't know anyone who needs protecting.
So we're fucked until someone rolls up his sleeves and gets to work. By which I mean, in short, be so kind as to get to work. I promise I'll make it up to you.
I'm going then. But you could give me a hand. It wouldn't do you any harm.
Ah, stop. Well...
How?
That too, of course. But above all, once we're out of the worst, as soon as we have at least some... Although...
How generous of you, Lord Capon.
I know.
Somewhere she's outside. You know, so she's safe.
Não é rápido, não.
God, I'm bored shit. Oof! That isn't half heavy. Oh.
Aye, coming right up.
Tá de dar um saco na cara desse maluco aí, velho. Aqui?
Look out! Great. Get them out of here.
É RP. Medieval RP. Que seria bom também, hein?
Strangers survived.
That was our company. But the two of us managed to get away. It was the same bandits who attacked Lord von Bergov's men. Why the fuck doesn't anyone believe us?
Maybe because you've got
velho.
We lost everything.
Innkeeper, a beer!
What did you say?
Say it again. It
Tá
was
dando
their own
confusão.
fault.
What do you mean? They attacked themselves? What the fuck are you trying to say?
Everyone knows it's dangerous around Trotsky. Making camp in such an unprotected place is suicide.
Where else were they supposed to make camp, smart-ass?
Somewhere in the rocks, maybe. Not out in the open by the pond. Only a fool would do that.
But calm down, both of you.
I'm perfectly calm. It's your chum here who's ranting and raving.
Pack it in, Henry. There's no point in arguing with this yokel. He fancies himself as a military strategist.
I don't believe a word you're saying. A weed like you surviving a fight against bandits even von Berghoff himself has trouble with?
Believe what you like, but I'm telling the truth. And in fact, I'm willing to overlook all your insults if you apologize right now. And invite me to that wedding.
Oh, you want to come to the wedding, do you? Huh. I'll give you a piece of advice, pal. If you can make yourself useful for the blacksmith or the miller, you'll get to the wedding. You'll see the glorious occasion, at least from a distance. And you can stop spouting your pathetic lies.
I am Sir Hans Capon, Lord of Perkstein, and I demand your immediate apology.
I am Sir Hans Capon, Lord of Perkstein. Sir Hans Capon, Lord of Perkstein. You're starting to bore me. You and your silly made-up name.
No apology, then. It looks like I'm going to have to teach you a lesson.
Oh, I'm so scared.
That's enough. Cut it out, both of you.
Mind your own business. Take your ragamuffin friend and get the fuck out of our village.
I give you a chance to apologize, and you keep insulting me. Get ready to pick up your broken teeth with broken fingers.
Oh, I'd like to see that. Come on, then.
You scum!
I'll get you.
Não quero brigar, não.
You shouldn't have fucked with us, bastard.
Yeah! Don't spare
You want
him.
to try me?
Whitey, do it.
I'll be done with you in a
Slice
flash.
him up.
I'll rip your ass open.
I surrender.
Don't try that on me.
Tem dois caras comigo, caralho.
We'll finish this quickly. Yeah! Don't spare him.
Now you come on then.
Yourself.
Tem dois.
Just
Enough.
fight.
I
You'll
give
get
up.
no mercy from me. Oh Gott! Ich wurde... You're no match for us, fucker! Zeig, was du drauf hast.
You want to try me?
Good!
Yes, don't spare him. You haven't a chance. Come on then.
Jetzt reicht es! You're
Não
dead,
morre, velho.
bastard! What do you want?
Shit yourself.
Slice him up.
To hell with you, you... You're no match for us, fucker!
Tá, agora eu me fudi. Agora eu me fudi grande, velho. Agora eu me fudi grande.
Na los!
Um a menos.
Hey, get it.
Mais um, velho.
What the hell is going on here? Grab them vagabonds.
Bastards! This will cost you dearly.
Keep your mouth shut and don't make it worse.
What?
You behave like a spoilt brat.
How dare you speak?
You know, if you just shut up and done some work, we'd have coin by now and be on our way to the castle. But no, not his lordship.
You've got a nerve. If you hadn't have played the hero, we'd have been there long since, and I wouldn't have had to get you out of that mess.
Oh yeah, because this isn't a mess, is it?
Fuck off!
Shut up. Or you'll get a whipping too.
Just who the hell do you... I'm the only one of us with any sense. I'm not the one who acts like a spoiled child. Spoiled child? You're in danger of crossing the line, Henry. Better keep your mouth shut. I shouldn't have brought you along. Well, that's something we can agree on. I could have been sitting in the mill instead of rotting in these stocks. And whose fault is that? Nothing to say, eh? You really are a simpleton. I don't understand how I could have failed to see it for so long. A stupid yokel who doesn't know the way of the world. Did you hear what I said, you yokel? I can't believe I ever bothered with you. My so-called protector, adjutant? You're a waste of space. It was me who had to save your life. You couldn't even keep an eye on your fucking mutt. You still can't think of anything to say, eh? All right, have it your way. We really have nothing more to say to each other.
Nossa, ficou um dia inteiro. As costas doendo pouco.
Right, ladies.
Time to go home. But I swear to Christ, if I catch you again, I'm gonna skin you both alive.
Isn't that?
Otto.
Hey! Go!
Oh, shit. Right, where were we? Go on, get out of my sight.
What are we gonna do? You can do as you like. You can go and carry sacks or dig latrines. I'll look after myself. I'll go and see Lord von Berghoff at the wedding. I bid you farewell.
If I were in your shoes, I'd be glad to be rid of the good for nothing, eh? Yeah. All right, off you go.
Crime e reputação. Cada ação tem sua consequência. Você cometer crimes no mundo, as pessoas. O que é crime? Tudo aquilo que o cristão honesto deve evitar e considerar. Matar, roubar, invadir, ferir animais, perturbar. Se alguém o pegar cometendo crime, a pessoa denunciará. De que ninguém pegue seu fogo de você estará necessariamente a salvo. As pessoas são idiotas. Pode dizer que foi você o autor do crime. Veja as informações. Que legal. Como as pessoas, quem gosta de você comecei a dar desconto. Por outro lado, quem odeia, você quer falar, você vai melhorar sua reputação realizando tarefas. As pessoas. Uma peregrinação. Olha só que da hora, velho. Uma peregrinação penitencial que pode ser imposta por um padre, se houver muito crime numa área.
I suppose I really do
Over
need to
here.
find some... I'll find muck with...
Don't cause any trouble. Got it?
Henry? Well, come on. I don't bite.
What do you want from me?
I don't want anything from you. I should actually be thanking you.
Uh-huh. For what?
I've been begging for alms here for days, but I didn't make any real coin till today. And that's thanks to you. The scene you made brought out nearly all of Troskowitz.
You're welcome. At least it was good for something.
Oh well. Not many people can make such a strong first impression. But look on the bright side.
Hmm?
Now things can only get better.
Yes, you're probably right. It doesn't get much worse than that. Unless somebody tries to kill me. Again.
You're still alive in one piece. It's a new day and the sun is shining. Like Tomcat always says, bruises build character.
Do you know anything more about Tomcat?
They say he's a master swordsman, but a real joker too. He loves showing off to girls.
Do you think Tomcat might teach me a few of his tricks?
No offense, but compared to him, you're a bit of a lightweight.
I don't want to pull wagons, but if he can handle a weapon, I'd be happy to train a little with him.
Well, one of the guards tried to take him on and came back whipped like a dog, moaning like he'd been broken in two.
Well, sure. If he's that strong, I'm not surprised.
More like some trick he's got that our watch doesn't know. Or at least that's what the poor man said.
Fala Motivation BR, como é que tá?
Where might I run into Tomcat?
In the camp by the tower. That is, by Rock Tower Pond. He watches the camp for the nomads.
Should I watch out for them?
No, I don't think so. They mind their own business, but strangers usually mean trouble for them, so they're careful. Try not to stare too hard and hold your tongue, otherwise Tomcat will show you some of his other skills.
Hey, you. What's your name, anyway? What do you do?
I'm Bara. Just Bara.
Looks like you know your way around here pretty good. You're from here, right?
I ain't. I'm just passing through.
Why exactly are you helping me?
Why? Why? Because you look like you need it. I've been in the ship plenty of times, and I know how appreciated a helping hand is in times like that.
Where are you headed, if you're only passing through here?
For work, to the city. I'm tired of serving landholders. They all promise the moon, but then you're eating stale bread, cold porridge, and a naria with the city folk.
You said you were going to a city. You mean like to Prague?
I'd like to go to Prague, but I don't know anybody there.
Aha. So...
Well, but I won't be troubling her long.
You're something...
Nah, I usually find work with someone's.
Then why are you begging here?
Sometimes I collect, but on the whole, you could say I'm a traveller.
Why?
Because they're different, and it scares people. They travel.
I'd like to see what their homes look...
You can go and see them.
Oh well. It was nice to meet you, but I should probably get going.
Don't worry, you'll manage.
Caralho, longe. Como é que eu entro aqui? O cara tá ali embaixo.
Morning. Show me your wares.
Tela de loja consiste em duas partes. Inventário do comerciante. Você comprar o inventário do Henry. Os itens selecionados para conversão colocados na sua cesta. Não tenho nada de dinheiro. Dado adulterado aqui da hora. Se ganhar na disputa.
Why are you wasting my time if you don't want anything?
Calma, amigo.
What the hell? Welcome. You can buy everything you need from me, but excuse the selection. A few days ago, when I was returning with new goods, the horse got spooked and my wagon tipped into the pond. I salvaged some things, but the rest is now in the pond.
And where did the wagon tip?
On the roads near the Katchak Pond, beyond Jelioff. You can still find it there. I can't tell you how much it still pisses me off. But what can I do?
I'm sorry to hear that.
Me too. But what can...
Show me your wares.
Espada de caça burguês. Ó. Caraço.
Bichada.
Ó, atrás da carroça dele. Ué, cadê? Cadê a carroça do papai? Aí lá. Nossa, vou andar bastante, né? Onde eu tô indo? Tem nem espada, velho. Jogaço.
What was that sound? What?
How are you faring, girl?
Well, you know how it is. We minstrels are always on the move. Times are lean and folk need a laugh.
You're not wrong. The poorer people...
The poor man's sins, the no...
What's your name, minstrel girl?
They call me Dancer.
And can I hear them?
If you come by after a show, maybe. But now, alas, there's...
I'm afraid it is time to...
Farewell, handsome.
Tá na mesa? Valeu.